literally cried. I'm one of these people. I just am very attached to my childhood Disney culture, and it made a lot of who I am today. So yeah, I was like, let's just like buy everything that I want, you know. And I am very excited. You probably can see in the background it's great for gluten sensitive people and people who have allergies, because every time you order food they ask you, do you have an allergy? Or there's a lot of allergy menus. It's actually incredible. And Canadian smokes. I have tasted an amazing poutine. If you don't know what a poutine is, it is fries with like gravy and cheese curds. So it sounds simple, but it's honestly like I drool thinking about it. It's so good. And at Le Cellier, it's in Epcot. Epcot is basically a park with different pavilions corresponding to different cultures. So like French pavilion, Canadian, Chinese, Japanese, German, Danish, I think. Lots. So this was actually really good. I didn't like the French crepes and the French pastries. I'm sorry to say my crepe had no flavor, no salt, no, it just wasn't it. But the poutine though, I'm sure the Canadian people would tell me like this is not okay. Although I've tasted poutine in Canada 3 years in a row. And so I feel like I do know poutine pretty well. But this one was incredible. Incredible. Amazing. And honestly, Disney World makes amazing food. Like in the morning, you'll see in my vlog, I had little Mickey shaped waffles, and the waffles weren't dry, you know, like you expect every waffle to be. Or I do. They were so yummy, just wet enough, just really thick in the morning with some Nutella. I had that every morning. It was just so yummy. And they had the best mac and cheese I've ever tasted, actually. Incredible. Honestly, I was pretty impressed with the food because maybe some of you follow this series of Rambles, Closeup Whispers. The first one I made, I think, was just after my trip in Disneyland Paris, so that was like 3 years ago. And 3.5, I don't know. It was literally just before the bad situation happened. This whole international situation. I don't know if they demonetize for it anymore, for saying the word anymore. But I had a food poisoning at Disney World in like their Disney Spring equivalent. So it's like where all the restaurants were and stuff. Oh no, sorry. It was in Hollywood Studios. In Disney Springs, I got an allergy to nuts. And then the day after, I got the food poisoning. It was great. Yeah. So that's why at the time they weren't really which is, it was such a worry because my food poisoning was like level 10 out of 10, you know? It wasn't like a little food poisoning, it was, yeah, I'm not gonna tell you the details of it because it wasn't very elegant. But this time I was actually so relaxed because I knew that they had my back. Yeah, so I went to the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge land. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I feel like you probably know it if you know this channel. Hi, my name is Chloe. If you don't know me, I'm a big Star Wars, Harry Potter fan. And they put a lot of work. Their green milk was disgusting, but the rest was incredible. The rides, I was literally speechless. I went out of the Rise of the Resistance ride and I was like, shook. It was just insane, like for a fan. I feel like even if you're not a fan, if you go in that ride, you would just like be speechless, absolutely speechless, no words, like no words left. It was incredible. And also I wanna just talk about the people that are made to work at Disney. You know, those people like they just look like they came out of a Disney movie in a way. It's like, for example, at a restaurant there was the waitress, one of the waitresses. She was just a character in herself. Like, she was very like happy, and you know, it's those people that you can see that they're not faking it, you know, they're not just doing that for the job, which is already great because not a lot of people do that, but they're just like naturally like that, and they've been hired for a reason, like just very like happy and cutesy and adorable. And I had a bus driver, just like chatting between themselves and like joking and like didn't even say hi, didn't even greet me, when usually like it's a big thing to greet people, you know, in Disney World. And I was like, well, that's, you know, that felt weird. Like Disney World is the place where it's really like, you know, heavily into that, into like being kind with people, and even like customers, I feel like, are generally helpful to others and trying to help, you know. And sorry, I'm making myself tired, I guess. But yeah, so it depends. Like some staff was amazing, and then some staff was just, they were just hired because they needed staff. But I think, yeah, I will always like cherish these, you know, these people who really made me feel the magic of Disney World still at 28. And then I went to Universal Studios for Harry Potter, and I'm gonna give you a look. Actually, I don't know when the vlog is gonna be posted. Maybe it will be posted before this goes live. But if you haven't seen my vlog, maybe. Everyone but the characters want, you know, like I want that characters have. And I was like, no, I'm gonna get one that no one picks. And it is the most beautiful one. Let me show you. So this is my wand. I'm so happy about it. I think it really fits my personality in a way. And yeah, it's like black. I don't know what it's made out of. Actually, I could probably tell you with Pottermore, but it's really cute. I really needed a wand, and I did want to make a lightsaber, but I didn't know that you had to book like way in advance. Way in advance. That's unfortunate. I really wanted one. If I were to make one, I would make a purple one, because I think I've heard that it was like, I may be wrong, and I may be thinking about the Grey Jedi thing, but I think purple lightsabers are like when you master, when you like, it's like a balance of light and dark, you know, of like good and evil. Am I crazy? I'm gonna have to search this out. I don't know where I got this from, but I feel like I've heard that somewhere. But yeah, I think I want a purple. Let me check, because this is gonna disturb me. Let me see. Purple lightsaber meaning. What is their true meaning? What is the meaning of the purple lightsaber? Purple is a combination of red and blue and the color of the lightsaber. Wait. Oh, it's the wielders of purple tend to work in solace due to solace segregation. Oh, it's the Mace Windu lightsaber, yeah, that I knew. there's a meaning to this. I think it's just like a role. Yeah, they were the temple gods. Yeah. Yeah, a pious nature. Not bad, not bad. But yeah, I think purple is probably the one that I vibe with the most. I've seen like, it was so cute, like girls with pink lightsabers, like in the park. It was really cute. And I've seen a lot of people like wielding their new lightsabers that they just built. And I was like, I want one too. But it's okay. It's, you know, another day. But overall, I just loved the whole experience, and I really didn't want to leave. And it always feels extremely sad to me when I leave Disney World or Disneyland. I always like feel so much sadness, and I wish I could stay. I wish I could stay more, but it's expensive. Yeah, I want to know your experience if you went there. Also, what food did you like? People there were obsessed with an ice cream that was called a Dole Whip. It's an obsession. I've seen people being obsessed with it. Also, I've seen the Disney adults that people think that people talk about, and I thought I was a Disney adult, so every time I was kind of offended when I heard about that. I was like, I'm normal. But actually, I've seen those. But you know what? Like, they don't hurt anyone, so it's fine. Like, they're just in their own world, and I think there are people who live close to the park probably, and can just like go like every weekend or something, you know, like literally people in Orlando. I mean, I wish, but it's expensive. It's very expensive, but I also think it's a waste to go with kids who are very young, because kids usually don't remember it much when they're very young, so it's really expensive. Also, they don't like to wait, and they're gonna make you do all the very uninteresting rides, and they're gonna cry and stuff. But I think like all the kids, it must be really, really, really fun to like to see the magic, you know, and to have them remember it, especially, must be amazing. Yeah, who knows, maybe one day I'll have a kid of my own, and I'll see them having stars in their eyes when they go there. I wish I could